Everybody ready? Say yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You have to stay steady.
The Bronx Children's Museum doesn't have a physical building yet, but we are reaching out to the community and making contact with all parts of the Bronx to let people know that we are here, we want to enrich your lives. And one of the ways in which we are doing this is dream big.
I'd be sitting behind a set of drums like this. I'd have a nice snare drum here, a big bass drum, and what we call a hi-hat, and I'd be rocking out.
It's actually a 6-week workshop of music and art enrichment where we have people who are leaders of our community, of our country, inspire the children. The Bronx Children's Museum chose Bobby Sanabria because he is a native of the South Bronx.
This is the project where I grew up, 681. This used to be a softball field in the corner there. Right here were basketball courts.
He has taken some of our American-born tradition of jazz and taken it to international level.
You had all this incredible music happening at the time. The sense of people being united in kind of a tribal way through music was extremely strong in the Bronx when I was growing up. I mean, I wouldn't trade that for anything. This corner changed my life because when I was 12 years old, on this corner, the Parks Department set up a stage and Tito Puente, the great Machito, and his Afro-Cubans, and Ricardo Rey and Bobby Cruz, all their orchestras performed here. Tito Puente was playing a very famous song that he wrote in 1955 called Para los Rumberos. Vamos rumbero que la rumba ya va a empezar. Vamos timbero que la rumba ya va a empezar. He points to the saxophones, they stand up, and my life changed. That's when I decided that's what I'm gonna do with the rest of my life. I'm gonna be a musician. All the things I knew about Afro-Cuban music, Brazilian music, funk, R&B, etc., rock, I learned in the streets of the Bronx. Following your own heart, the beat of your own drummer, it means to be an individual and to be strong and to be proud. It's pretty interesting coming back to the South Bronx and talking to these young kids about my life and how if they have passion and discipline, stay in school and have a dream, they can follow it. As soon as you start anything rhythmically, it has a unique power over people because if it's in the groove, in the pocket, all of a sudden people light up and they're engaged. Hi everybody. Our rhythms in Latin America, and of course from the African American tradition, jazz, funk, R&B, they're fabulous tools to use to engage kids.
We were thrilled to have somebody that truly represents Bronx culture. He's also a former student of Cardinal Hayes High School, which is where we had our Dream Big event. It was a culmination of the 6-week program. He got to perform, the children got to perform, they got to interact on a one-on-one basis with Justice Sotomayor, Sonia Manzano, as well as Bobby Sanabria, and the women of Retumba. The day began with Justice Sotomayor, Congressman Serrano, and Sonia Manzano, Maria from Sesame Street, interacting with the children, introducing themselves. There was also a workshop going on poetry that the Justice and the Congressman and Sonia Manzano participated in. The children got a chance to actually showcase their own ideas, their own creative thoughts to our guests, and the children loved it. Together, actually learning about the different percussion rhythms in the music class. It was so wonderful to see these beautiful children get the right steps and a little bit of improvisation to the rhythm. And then when he got on his percussion and just went at it, wow. The concert was absolutely beautiful. I couldn't stop moving in my chair. They just got it, and their bodies moved, and they loved it, and they were smiling, and they were shaking, and they were actually acting out part of their own Bronx history.
Is not letting you be afraid to try anything in the world that you want to try to do.
What I got most out of her presence and what she said on the stage to the children, you can do whatever you want to do. I am proof of that. For her to be in the position to give advice to others, I think just truly humbles her. But with such a sense of true love for these resilient, warm, full of life children and all the potential that they have, to have a role to inspire them in any way, I think is very special for her. She's a Latina from the Bronx, and she was home, and we embraced her, and she loved being comfortable, letting her hair loose and just dancing the same way we all dance, because that is what unites us. That's what Dream Big aims to do as we visit communities throughout the Bronx, is to give different forums for expression of creativity to our children, to let them know you have so much unbelievable intellectual, creative potential. These are just some of the few ways in which we are here to help you and your family try to achieve them. This is the Bronx. Here are the children right here. Let's start with them right now, nurturing those minds.